available, some of these decisions fast. Now I'm finding out there's things that I have to take it in this morning. It's easy to stay active and fast, you know.
So I would kind of have my bar like I would go out and photograph. So I apple pie. So was that Jan Johnson, and they're when the RCMP
That was very interesting. Okay.
I used to paint. Yeah, it was like I lived in my studio.
Yeah. Everyone? Nope. Not 80%.
15 now.
Love it.
You have but she says, I need to
somehow or other,
never mind.
so the 22 is the,
I was looking at it. Aren't you cute?
What have you been doing? Just
I'm with Donna Ion at Eclectic Gallery looking at her new show, Treescapes. And Donna, something that I really notice in your work is there's this wonderful quality of light, but also this sense of abstraction. And I wanted to ask you how you achieve that in your painting.
Well, I usually start with a photograph because the composition, it has to be based on reality, the composition. So in this case, I started with a photograph and it was of trees and undergrowth. So I sketched in the tree. These are abstract tree trunks and branches. And then, according to the photograph, I put in the light areas and the dark areas and the mid-tone areas. And in this case, I just painted each section. It's sort of like a stained glass effect. And I used a square brush, and you can see the effect of that in these areas where the edges are quite sharp, quite straight and square. And at the end, I put on some circles and dots to give the painting some movement. And actually on this painting, I started off with browns and burnt siennas for the tree trunks, and I felt that the painting was too dull. So at the end, I went over some of the areas with pink, just to give it a pop of color.
I love the way that these sparkles of color, these round dots of colors kind of float through the image as well. You know, to me it creates a sense of depth, and also, you know, like you say, it's a sense of movement.
Yes.
How the light is actually moving through the image.
So those can be leaves, or they can be where you know, dew is glistening on the undergrowth or whatever, and it serves to guide your eye throughout the painting, because you jump from one dot to the other, and that takes you through the painting.
And in this more recent work called Into the Light, you've taken that even further. The sense of light is there, but to me the abstraction is even greater. You know, you have this wonderful dappled quality now in the tree trunks, and your light, you know, the elements of light are it's almost like they're out of focus. You know, they're there, but they're not there.
Right. Yes, and that's done with these shapes, these sort of oval shapes, and I create that with a rounded brush. You get that nice oval shape. And again, this painting was done from a photograph, so it's the composition is based in reality. And I start off with the tree trunks again, and then I look at the photograph and determine where the light areas and the dark areas will be, and then I just paint. And in this case, there was brilliant sunshine in this center area, so I really wanted that to be the focal point. And then at the end, I put the photograph away and look at it, and now it has to work as a painting, as a beautiful piece of art. And so at the end, I try to balance out the colors and the lights and darks. And at the end, I put these little yellow dots on, and that just guides your eye throughout the focal point, really.
Well, they are beautiful works of art, and the Treescapes by Donna Ion is showing at Eclectic Gallery from up until the 28th of August. It starts the 12th of July and it runs through till the 28th of August. And I'm sure that you have quite a diverse range of work here. Some of them are completely abstract, and others are, as you say, are based on reality. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.